Afternoon and evening whenever you're sitting down to watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, it has arrived. We are now sitting at the forefront of a new expansion for Guild Wars 2. We have access to Guild Wars 2 Secrets of the Obscure, the brand new expansion, the one that we only was dropped into our laps like a month and a half ago. This is an exciting time. There's a lot more people coming back to the game. There's a lot more players looking at this game as a viable MMO for them. It just overall is a fantastic time. And I'm glad that you are here to sit this through with me. And well, we'll check it out together. How about that? Hope you are all doing well. It is a wonderful evening, I will say. Looks like we got Sam is already here. Springham, Tony, John, Tiny Lyra, I always want to say Lyra. Tiny Lyra, Sven, Never May, Dyra, and Toggle. Everyone is here. Guys, I am so glad that you were spending this evening with me because this is exciting. This is the first major expansion for Guild Wars 2 that hasn't been centered around dragons. Now, for some of the new players who may be enjoying the game and watching this video here, I will say that the previous expansions and kind of the way that the story arc went before, which was focused around all these scaly boys. But now we have a new threat. We have a new story arc that doesn't include certain shiny dragons. And it is just an exciting time. And this is what ArenaNet has been focusing on. This is where NCSoft has turned a lot of their attention, NCSoft being the publisher of Guild Wars 2. They've turned a lot of their attention to this game because they realize how damn good it is and how good this community is. So we are exciting. We are ready to go. Everyone is, it's been great. I will admit, I did log in a little bit on my lunch break. I did play through the main little first story. So we're going to be picking up on chapter 3. I don't want to spoil anything for the first 1 or 2, but I'm happy that you're here. How is everyone doing? Is everyone excited? I'm excited. I think it's a good time. Let's see. I got my hilariously large glass of water ready to go. I got that followed up by an even fancier seltzer water and some Caffeinated Dad merch just in case there's still coffee in there. I don't know what I was expecting. Anyway, we are here. Everyone is ready to go. I'm not 100% sold. It feels so strange doing so much channeling. Yes, there is a lot of channeling in this, and as you will see, everything is moving forward. So, without any further ado, welcome to Skywatch Archipelago. I'm going to say it's Archipelago. So, given the sentiment for this new expansion, I did have to go ahead and change up Caffeinated Dad's look. I just added in that sweet gold fashion. And as you can see, I am running staff because if you are going to be playing with wizards, you have to look like an archmage. You have to do it. I'll actually I had this ready. I'm not 100% sold on this because I have to get I'd have to change the color, but I think that would be a decent look. I don't know. I like how it is. But we are set up. We're ready to roleplay as wizards. That is what we are doing tonight. So I will say the first 2 episodes of the story are very, very good. And as a disclaimer, I am playing through the story tonight. So if you are interested in the story and that's something that you want to not have any spoilers, as much as I love having you here, I'd recommend you go ahead and do it and then come back watch the VOD later. I am playing through the story and I don't want to ruin it for you, but you're going to see my live reaction as I'm going through. Just as a PSA, I've left it as a note. We're feeling the vibes. Of course, with Secrets of the Obscure, it seems like everything is golden now. That is the major thing. And actually, I wanted to train this side because this is all the new sky scale masteries that we're going to be going through. It's exciting. I'm specifically looking at the fireball. I really want to have the fireball. I think that would be awesome. Exciting stuff. But yes, we are ready to roleplay as wizards. I've already gotten some of the map done thus far. I did the map meta for Skywatch, and that was actually pretty fun. Very, very reminiscent, we'll say. Very reminiscent of a certain Maguma Jungle. I'll say Maguma Jungle meta. Very reminiscent of that. Your Ellie went from Colombian to a rap. Do I have to do all the masteries to unlock my sky scale on all of my characters? So no, once you go ahead and get your masteries essentially unlocked. So here, I'll show you. For like the Path of Fire, you have these 4, which are the 4 base ones. And then here for Secrets of the Obscure, you have Flight Training, which just adds on further things to it. I was a little unsure how they were going to do it, but it looks like that as long as you progress these masteries between these 2, you should be good. I haven't gone through the actual unlock. I've already unlocked my sky scale, so I haven't done the unlocking here in Secrets of the Obscure, so I can't help out yet. Probably will be a video later. Can't help out yet. And yes, the masteries, once you earn them, they're essentially set up for your entire account. So you won't have to worry ever about doing them again. Have to do the ceremonious. We all see it is a seltzer water and not, in fact, an alcoholic beverage to any ArenaNet dev who may or may not be considering for ArenaNet partner. There we go. How did you get through the portal BS phase? Idiot giant boss keeps getting you. Oh, you mean where you have to hide? It's weird. I failed a couple times with that. You have to wait until he patrols like way far onto the other side of the zone or of the area, and then come back. So, and yes, as you were going through, you're going to see a couple of characters that we have seen before, but let's go. We are on chapter 3. We're learning a little bit more about Astral Ward and the Rift Hunters. Exciting stuff. I will say I'm actually very happy with how the Wizard's Vault turned out. So the Wizard's Vault has essentially replaced the dailies, which I actually do want to get my dailies, so I have to defeat 3 enemies and enemy invaders, and I have to do the 4 dailies. I don't even know what you said. I bet you said something. Okay. Use the door. Here we go. I bet that person said something really important, but I was talking about, ooh, shinies. It's just a habit. Habit I always have. There we go. Yeah, you gotta wait until the boss leaves. I missed it. What is your main? Male Elementalist. Yes. And actually right now I am doing a Staff Elementalist because I like this look. I think this looks pretty cool. Whoop. There we go. I like it. I like it a lot. I believe that the Blitz, the way that the sky scale is doing fur design. What's going on, buddy? The way that the sky scale rework is happening, I should say. Ooh. Oh wait, this is this will allow us to go get the. Are you up or down? Where the hell are you? Oh, you're over here. Okay, no, well, we have to do it. This is how, I guess, like an integral part. This is where you learn about your weapon master. However, I'm curious if it's all across the game, like if it's all across your account, or if it's only specifically. What are you? Guess that's Astral Ward. Yeah, okay, I have to go. I have to complete through that. I'm curious of how they're going to implement the what do you call it? Weapon master training. That's something I'm very interested in. We'll see what they do. So the new sky scale is online, and you can earn the masteries, and this is the ones that I'm working on. So, and it tells you what happens if you have those respective masteries already for, we'll say, Path of Fire. So when you, for this one, if you get this, who rescues whom, when you do the aerial rescue, it'll essentially give you a Bond of Vigor boost so that you'll be able to fly a little bit higher, which is pretty cool. All right, scan for Rift. Gotta scan, gotta channel, gotta see where we're going. Okay, gotta go. I don't know if I can make that distance though. Unlock weapon mastery for the first time, and then it's count wide. Okay, thank you, Sven. I'm happy. Okay, does it tell you where it is? Playing in a different zone. I guess it doesn't. But you can activate this while flying, so I actually have a handful of the. We'll go to Draknar's Light, and then we'll go check it out. I'm gonna dip and do the story myself, but I want to stop by and lend my support, have fun out there. John, I appreciate you stopping by. That wizard vault completion noise releases all the dopamine in my brain. It's funny too, because it's like one of those little weird things that you wouldn't expect about a game. It's I think Facebook not too long ago updated, like, every time that you upload or you post, it gives like a little happy chime, and it's like, ooh, I like that. Like, that's a good chime. All right, let's see, where are we going? Where are you taking us? Are you down here? Oh, you are down here. Ooh, this is cool. Do. Be nice if I could actually see my character. Stop talking. Jeez. So the relic I chose, by the way, was relic of aristocracy. I'm sure that's I'm probably butchered that completely. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you. But essentially, every time that I cause weakness or vulnerability on an enemy, oh wait, do I? Can I scan, or is it closing it? Oh, they're over there. There we go. The excellent noise design. And it's funny too, is because you hear that noise and it's like, oh, that just makes me want to keep doing it. I'll be honest with you. And then look, bam, bop, bop. So every time that I weaken or apply vulnerability to an enemy, this is the one that I chose. It causes all of my condition duration to last longer, up to, I think it's like 15% longer. So in the long run, it's great. For this particular build, it's a little hard because I can only do it with what do you call it? Earth. Earth is the only line with this particular build that actually does anything with weakness and vulnerability. So that is something that I've noticed I might have to change if I wanted to keep RPing as a mage. Gotta RP as a mage. Gotta RP as a mage. Whap! I don't know about you guys, but I actually like the idea of closing these rifts. No, I think it just called him out again. Joe, get out of here. There we go. Alright, so I guess there's now Elite Avatar of Despair. Let me attack. Let me attack. Do my dodge roll. Nope. Trying to attack. Thank you. Oh, cool. Everyone gets a notification. That's interesting. So even if though you're trying to kind of like do something on your own, you can essentially like just jump in and we'll say kind of jack someone else's rift. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Got a rift has been weakened. Move to the marked spot, and we seal the rift. Easy peasy. So anyway, the new way to get the sky scale. I'm only at chapter 3. Are there spoilers? I'm literally working on chapter 3 as we speak, and I've already noted that there will be some mild spoilers, just as an FYI. There will be some mild spoilers. I'm going to play through just so that you guys can see. Where are they? Okay, it's down over here. But yeah, that's basically what I want to get to. You know, I want to play the game. One of the first things, and I am serious, I put that video out on Sunday where I was talking about what I want to get done when it comes to this particular game, and especially this expansion, and this is it. I want to be the very best that no one ever was. I want to get this map, or we'll say the story done specifically so that I can unlock the new the hell is it called? The new strike missions and all the zones. Specifically, I do want to try this the map meta for the other Amanias, something like that. There we go. Whoop. And yes, Tommy, right now I am a staff elemental, or staff catalyst. And, this is just actually just one of my favorite builds, I'll be honest with you. So you get all these stacks, weaken, weaken, weaken. And you hit them with all the conditions. Roll forward, roll backwards, apply all that sweet, sweet burning. I don't know necessarily if I like this relic as much because I don't cause weakness enough for me to really get all the full benefit. Because, like, it takes me, as I'm going ahead now, I have to stack it up basically with my, we'll say my basic attacks in, Earth Attunement to make that work. So it might work better if I go for, like, more of an air build, like an airline build. Get it? Because you fly. But we'll see what happens. I'm sure that as this game fleshes out, there will be a meta, and I will blissfully ignore it, because I always do. Because guess what? We are here to play a game and have fun. Heaven forbid y'all stop me from having fun. Heaven forbid. Whoop. Yes, I would suggest if you are worried about spoilers, then I would say step off. You can maybe watch the VOD tomorrow. But I am playing. We're gonna open the new professions down the road, or it's more like I'm just hoping. So listen, I do want to jump back to this. Youst, you actually gave that's a very good point. So in this new expansion, you actually get to meet someone that we thought was dead, or some type of character that we thought was long dead. And it's exciting, and I won't say who it is, or I won't say what it is, but it gives me hope for potentially a new we'll say type of race that you can play. I'll be honest with you, I'm very excited. Boop. We all got the heart of the obscure. But it could also be a new profession down the road. There we go. There we go. Professor Snape comes back. He knew. Just did your first rip. Very nice. Very nice. Hera. I've seen it happen. It took me a couple of times. And it could just be that I'm just terrible at the game. It took me a couple times before it actually, like, officially locked in, I should say. And once I actually did finish it, and I did get through it, it took wandering through. So I initially ran forward as soon as you spawn in, hide on the second right bush, wait till he goes down, and then comes all the way back. And then once he gets back to where you started, that's when I ran up until the next top right bush, which was right next to the portal where you got to leave. That's what worked for me. And without spoiling anything else, that's all I will say. I gotta go up here, don't I? Where's the weapon masters? No spoilers will prevail. I appreciate you telling me, Rob. Again, here, like in the next couple of, we'll say a couple of weeks, it should be good. Should be. Where the hell do we get checked out in the infirmary? Infirmary? Got to go with the Grand Wizard Caffeinated. So what do you guys think of the Vault prizes thus far? Like Vault Boy prizes. Personally, I think it's cool that you get, like, you can get an emote. I like that you can also get a legendary starter kit. Like, this is one that has me pretty excited. Like, you can get the stuff for Quip, this one, Bifrost. And it's like a gift of might or magic, and then a themed legendary gift. Like that, I think that's really cool. And especially because I was like looking, I already started Bifrost, and I'm like, yeah, that's something I would need to do. Okay. Do I have to go? I think I have to go downstairs. Open door and leave. Speaking of airlines, I'm thinking about starting my own airline, marketing receiving airline. Goblin. I hate that. I hate that joke so much, but it was so well done. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I'm gonna write that down. Have to go up here. I'll sell my junk. I need to find where the heck I can get my weapon masters, because I think this is actually where it takes you to the wizard's tower if you have it unlocked. Yeah, the portal to the wizard's tower. We gotta go check something. We gotta figure out what the hell we're doing. Gotta be the wizard. Gotta go. Oh, it's above us. Okay, that makes more sense. Wondering why.
The same way that you do, Commander.
There we go. Oh, Jared, what's going on, buddy? Is 51 relic chests too much? I mean, I think maybe. Already got a whole bunch of materials that I haven't even looked at. Bag of daily coins. I also got like the relic of speed because I liked it. Essentially, I think it was Rune of the Thief, which is what that relic was before. I did get Brawler, God mode. I did see you mention Brawler. That's a good one. And then you get the Wizard's Tower, I think, just like baseline. Boop. Okay, we can turn this. Spent a long time with this problem. This is our best option. Part of leaving, accepting the cost of the choice. The truth is, as high prices we want to learn, I've never regretted. I think that's a good way to think about it. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my loot. Standard commander stuff going on here. You said something? Sorry, I was working. Whatever I was doing was far more important. Jared, I don't blame you, and I don't want to ruin it for anyone. That's also why I put that, hey, like, I appreciate that you guys are here, but if you don't want any spoils, I kindly understand if you want to step out and go away. That's perfectly fine. I get it. I get it. Actually, earlier when I came in, this was going for, I think, like 2 gold. I mean, it looks okay. Like, it's not really my taste, I think. Nope, there we go. Oh, I didn't mean to sell that instantly. Oh, well. I got the Eagle Eye Hammer. I got my wizard stuff. There we go. All right, I have to go get checked out. Oh, there's Zojo over here. Let's go see what she has to say.
Oh, hey.
This place is impressive.
She's always pissed. Nino, what's going on, buddy? I took Brawler, Cavalier, and Flock. Not bad choices, honestly. Honestly, like, some of the relic choices were, because I'm kind of thinking in the sense of, like, what my builds are going to be. And, yeah, you can get kind of a better idea. Actually, here, if you go to, like, the equipment tab, and then you switch over to PvP, and you see now that you get the relic slot. So there's the Rune of Divinity, which is what I used to keep. But now you get, like, there's new relics and stuff like that. So... gain protection and regeneration after using a healing skill. Okay, cool. I really wish they would offer a little bit more information, because it's like, okay, relic of durability. Well, how long is the protection and regeneration? Is it 10 seconds? Is it 5 seconds? Like, you know, how long does it last? Relic of fireworks. You gain 10% strike damage for 6 seconds after using a weapon skill with a recharge time of more than 20. I think Thief is the other side of that. Yeah, Thief. Weapon skill that has a recharge or resource cost, gain 1% damage for 6 seconds up to a stack of 5, so 5% extra. That makes sense. But you can see a lot of the different ones that they've added. So Relic of the Trooper, remove condition for shouts. There you go. Shout warriors and honestly, support reapers? What? Zephyrite. Interesting stuff. All right, we got to progress the story, and it's above me, so we got to go check out the infirmary. It's been great ones. I've been I'm being pulled by 3 games. So, what games do you have on your docket? What games are you working on? It's down here. Is there anything good down here? I don't think so. Whoop. Not enough fire staff on this skin. I still have 35 chests to open. They are all soulbound. Yeah. So once you get them, they're essentially locked to that particular character. Now I'm pretty sure that that you could purchase some off of up here. Can you? Let's say a relic. Yeah. See, so you can actually purchase some of the relics that they have here. Good lord, 32 gold. Good lord, man. Like you can purchase them. They're very expensive though. Relic of Leadership, Relic of Reaper, Brawler, Deadeye, Scourge. So it looks like actually a good bit of them are all available for you to get off of the trading post. Okay, I guess I kind of like that. I don't know though. I don't know. That's something. That's for a different day.
Told me you were coming. Sick.
Nope. I am perfectly fine. I'm gonna cast my spells and be a wizard.
Vital signs. Mostly normal.
I like how he sits so like proper. Like there's no backing to that chair. At least that I can't. Yeah, see, there's no backing, but it's like perfectly straight up. Like, hello. Finally, that took forever. Managed to escape that big guy. That was annoying to heck. I'm so glad. I'm glad that you got through it. It's a pain, honestly.
Here, let's check on your
Guild Wars 2, I almost said Black Desert 3, Baldur's Gate 3, ESO. I think that that's actually probably pretty accurate because recently I have been touching into ESO and I've been talking to you about it. ESO is a great game. Honestly, I've very much been enjoying the leveling process. I'm a red guard sorcerer, of course. And it's it's actually pretty exciting. I enjoy that kind of like story of me going in not knowing anything, which is a beautiful thing about MMORPGs. It's something that I always have loved about any type of gaming. Is just going in and not knowing what the hell's going on and just kind of like learning as you go. Yeah, so Relic is very similar to just a rune in that sense. Whoop!
Speak with Skyscale trainer Diane at the Beacon of Ages if you want to learn everything there is to know about.
Gotta talk to the Skyscale trainer.
Commander, we arrived as near the old observatory. Rian will watch for additional.
And you can do kind of like I guess like a course where it unlocks all the masteries, maybe. Oh, come on, get him up, little doggy. Need weapon master. Has anyone found the weapon master? Has anyone gone through that and done that yet, or is that just a baked into part of the story? I think it is. Yeah, because I would imagine that it would be here. So the Beacon of Ages. I think I already looked there like 2 or 3 times, but I didn't see it. What's over here? Because I've actually, one of the things that I really want to try out is the... Why haven't I unlocked this area? There we go. Briella's Kitchen. Chapter 3. In the story, you just talk to Frode and when you see the book over his head. Oh, okay. Well, he has the book over his head now. So let's go ahead and knock this out then. Whoop. Open the door. Oh. Okay, well, that was very easy. Alright, hold on. So I'm playing as a catalyst. And then look at that. You can use a sword. So... why can't we store these? Oh, that's obnoxious. Alright, so... we switch to hammer. I might have to change the hammer skin because it doesn't match anymore. Alright. So we have a little bit of condition, a little bit of... we'll say some sweet damage. And then... we'll say fiery greatsword. Want to try the horror almost said a whore. I want to try the core. There we go. Hammer catalyst and see how that goes. Appreciate it, appreciate it. ESO is good, great story zones, but PvP kind of sucks. I've played it for years, but I canceled for Guild Wars 2, and Guild Wars 2 is better. And I do, and I think there's also part of me that looks at those types of games just because it's like I'm not necessarily looking to do you know, like anything professional, so to speak, but it's nice for me to be able to bounce around and try different things. I guess is the kind of the way that I look at it. Okay.
I only got a glimpse before she moved farther into the cave, but not good.
Like being able to play core catalyst. Well, you know what? We have the catalyst line, and we're basically set up for condition damage. So, you know what? Let's run... I can't remember which sword I had. Was that power proficision? There we go. Then run... I have one dagger that's condition damage. There we go. Now we got the sword. Now we're a sword mage again. Oh, and I just killed a deer. I'm a terrible person. Ah, aristocracy works with hammer 3, does it? Okay, stop. Stop doing everything that you're doing. Am I catalyst again? Oh, okay. Let's go with just... We'll just go... Actually, you know what? I probably want to go arcane, honestly. I'll do bountiful or elemental surge, flame burst. I'm not going to be using our elite as often, but decent condition damage all the way through. Let's go. Trogdar, what is up? The stream is going very well. Just getting into it. Really just trying to figure out kind of like what build I want to play is really my big thing. Because there's a lot of different builds that you can play, and they're all probably going to be very effective. I want to get through the story and really honestly have that finished early on, at least on my elementalist. That's kind of like where my mentality is. And I know that for a long time it's kind of like one of those things that I should make a better emphasis of doing the story early on, because it took me forever in End of Dragons to actually get the story done, and I'm serious with that. Like, it took me so long, and it probably shouldn't have. I'll be honest with you. It probably shouldn't have taken me nearly as long to go ahead and get through that entire story. However, I will say that you know, I actually really did enjoy it. It was very, very good. Yeah, I knew that this build was gonna cook. This is more of a hybrid build, I would say, if I had to say anything. Oh, pop my elite. That's not what I meant to do, but okay. Well, we're gonna go with it. Whoop. Got it. Pick up the other sword. There we go. Gonna head off. Nice to catch you live. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Hey, I appreciate it. Enjoy your time in Secrets of the Obscure. It is a good time to be playing. Lots of fun, lots of fun, lots of fun indeed. Oh, is there readable notes back here? Did I miss anything? I don't think so. I don't think I missed any of them yet. Nope, I think we're good. I think we're good. Defeat 10 enemies with an enhancement. Look, you just did your daily. No problem. Who was worried about doing their dailies? You get your astral acclaim there. And we gotta jump in. DAOC, I was all over ESO PVP. Because it was a carbon copy, but they just neglected it. Literally no updates for 8 years. Well, I mean... Then there's Guild Wars 2 PVP. I have to go underwater, don't I? I have to go back underwater. I'm a core necro with a great sword and pistol dagger mix. I just wanted to see how it works. And it's funny too, is because I actually don't think that there's a whole lot that's wrong with like a lot of the core specs. It's just usually the elite spec weapons are just so much stronger. And that's usually where I get the point where it's like, oh, like I understand that the elite specialization weapons have to be, we'll say, kind of special. Like they have to be unique in that sense. But I guess the point that I make that really just I always have to stress is that, like, look, you got to understand that like a lot of players, most of the player base will say, I'm pretty sure, is actually either just a, you know, they only have the core game, or they don't have essentially all the major features or all the expansions. So you got to understand that the core specs need to be, almost in that sense, like, they need to be decently updated, like they do. And I think that's where ArenaNet is starting to realize, and it's like, well, that plays more so for what the core game actually wants, what the core players want, is to have that ability to be able to enjoy everything, enjoy the new expansion, and not necessarily have to buy 3 expansions worth of, we'll say, specializations and characters, everything. Oh, what's wrong with you? I think it's important that they're including this, you know? All right, I'm going to go back to my staff catalyst. Mainly because I love my staff catalyst and I didn't get to select anything. Okay, thank you. You ruined my day. Ma'am, you over here cheating. You better stop. Where are you going? Trap her in. Stack up the dots. Look at him go. Easy peasy. And she's dead. You better res her. Elemental empowerment. Empowering auras. There we go. And we swatch that. Did that work? Okay, there we go. EOD story takes a long anyway. Even if you put it off, it's by far the longest. I actually, you know which one I thought was very long, and it took me a while to realize that maybe I was just being a pansy about it. Like, I didn't actually really put forth the effort that I needed to. Was Living World Season 4. I actually thought that drug on for a while. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Do. Continue. Yes, I want to continue my story. Pistol Reaper. I'm calling it. Pistol Sword Reaper is going to be crushing it. Oh. Oh, she is definitely corrupted with something. Oh, we're going to precast this. I don't know who she is. Eat fire. I do like this wizard build. If we're going to be playing or RPing as wizards, we're doing the absolute most for wizard builds. Look at this. Look. That's how you look as a wizard. You got your little orb floaties. That's what my thought was. I was like, you know, if we're going to be playing this wizard expansion, you damn well bet that I'm going to be playing as a wizard. What's it? Hail Coffee Father just got here. Are you into Staff Ellie now? I am into Staff Ellie. I very much am enjoying Staff Ellie. Oh, it's a shame. You thought. Just got a kite. Come on. Where'd you go? Oh, this is... Didn't I have, like, a whole team of, like, people who were, like, supposed to be there for me? Who said that they would never leave me. Oh, Commander, I'm with you until the end. And then it's just, like, as soon as I get sucked into some portal into another dimension, they're all just like, oh, my goodness, I'm sorry, I have laundry in, and, you know, I can't help you out here. That's what I imagine Braum sounds like. Oh my god, I can't come and help you. You have to deal with all this stuff on your own. Ugh. Nope. Whoop. Reflect. Ha! I don't think you realize how much toughness this build has. This build has so much toughness, you aren't getting through it. Okay, well, you just go on over there. How about that? Look, bam! I take so little damage, you don't even know. No, here we go again. That's how I felt about Ice Brewed Saga. Yeah. I just feel like the first 3 chapters of Living World Season 4, they were... And, like, then don't get me wrong, Living World Season 3 was actually a lot of fun. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, it was fun as far as once you actually got to the story elements. But, I mean, I'm sorry, Sandswept Isles took forever. Like, someone had to say it. Someone had to say that, it just drug on, and it just took so long. So, like, once I actually got through it, and then, like, Dragonfall came, and we did all those, I was a little bit happier, I should say. But it was just like, come on, just get to the damn point. I get it. We got to kill some baddies. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's stop talking about it. Let's be about it. Come on. Oh, I ain't breaking that shit. Oh, hey, there we go. Break that. There we go. There we go. Amorphous Dark, glad you could grab a cup. Hiya! Eat that. Take some more damage. There we go. I don't have a wizard beard. Corey, I'm working on it. I gotta get my character to have a wizard beard. Right now he has more like kind of this goatee thing going on. So you push them all away, you create your little shock field, and then you just stand in it, and they get zippity zapped. Oh. Wrong button. Zap. Easy. There we go. take this damage. Take some damage so I know this isn't a sim. It's funny. It's because it's like, okay, look, like the Catalyst line just has so much, we'll say, just defenses that it's like it's not even funny. Like, boop, and press the wrong button. There we go. Yay, we did it. Ellie with toughness. Like, I have a basic 10 stack, which is doubled because I generate so many damn auras. It's incredible. It is absolutely incredible. Staff Warrior, the miss. It's coming. Run off to get more HP. HPS Hammer Weaver calls. Hey, Lyra, I'm glad that you could stop by. Hope you are having a good time in Secrets of the Obscure. It is a beautiful time to play the game.
I don't understand. I helped you.
This is a Condi build. This is an emphasis on Condi. I did have Rune of Balthazar, but I might end up changing the runes to something. The Relic is Aristocracy, because I think that was the only one that really was relevant to me, I should say. Alright, there should be some field notes somewhere around here. I guess I missed them. Alright, here we go. Let's run. Had the game for over a year and still haven't done Living World Season 4. So stuck with the run version of the Sky Scale. Yeah, it's one of the things I'm actually really happy for in this new expansion is the fact that you're going to be able to get the Sky Scale a lot quicker. Which I think... Oh, am I lagging? I am lagging. Oh, dear. Okay. We call it back up. Whoa. Oh, hold on. I might have to turn some stuff down. We'll do best performance. There we go. And usually, yeah, there we go. one of the things that I really have to focus on, especially with creating some of the guides and everything that I will do for Secrets of the Obscure, is the quicker way to get your sky scale and figure out the way of how it goes in this new expansion. So we'll see what happens. Am I missing something? You get way less mystic coins per month unless you use every bit of the currency on them. You might only get 1 GP for finishing dailies now. Yeah, so the way that it works is that you don't get the abundance of stuff that you normally would get. Essentially, so it's like, I think you get 5 for just logging in. Yeah, you get 5 acclaim just for logging in. So say in a month, 30 days, you would end up getting 150 acclaim. Now at that point, you could purchase, so many mystic coins. There's different ways that you could approach it. And I think it's mapped out that you could get, we'll say, a good portion of what those are. But yes, it is bags of 30 gold coin. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I was wondering why this one was so cheap. But it's I do think you're going to end up getting less overall. But it's also because you can do these weeklies pretty quickly, honestly. Like, okay, so defeat 3 enemies while at a capturing point in a rated player versus player conquest map. Win 3 structured PvP maps in a week. And then it's like you do 6 of them, and then you get 10 laurels, 1 celebration booster, and then 450 astral acclaim. So you do the 6 weeklies. So out of these, I think there's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of the 8, you do 75% of them, and then you get the Wizard's Vault weekly completion. And then you can get the daily one, which is just 1 essence of luck, 1 gold, and 30 astral acclaim, which, yeah, isn't all that bad. I wouldn't say it's all that bad. But again, I also know that there are players who, I do know that there are some players who may or may not be happy about that change. Yeah, the daily rewards did get nerfed hard, decently hard, I should say. I wouldn't say that it's implemented the best way, but I will say that I am actually happy to see that the efforts are going to be at least somewhat rewarded or emphasized, meaning that it's probably not a terrible thing that players are going to have to work a little bit harder rather than just logging in. But that also does hurt in my mind, because then it's like, well, there's some days where I'm able to play for 2 or 3 hours, but then there's other days where all I can get is 5 minutes of gameplay. So there's no way that I'd be able to do all the dailies. Blake, what's going on, buddy? So I'm on, I think, Eridon Terrace. Yeah, I'm on Eridon Terrace, which is the only thing that really matters for world versus world. But you could join regardless of where you go. Good Lord, look at the size of this lady. I see you're on your feet, all 15 of them. Good Lord, look at the size of this lady.
Ready for some proper introductions. Dagda Commander, Dagda. She helped Mabon heal.
Bum 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 bum. Because it gets rid of the last bit of FOMO in the game. That is true, is because if you go through and then it's like, okay, well, I didn't get one of the enchanted owl griffin skin. Okay, I didn't get that, but it's just going to be stored in the legacy rewards, which comes in about 3 months, so after this quarter, and then it'll be like, oh, okay, well, cool, now I can get that. I specifically like that it's like, okay, let's put this into perspective. So you do all the weeklies, you get 450 astral acclaim, but then look at this, look. You only need 600 to get an ascended weapon. That's amazing. You can get the highest tier in game really, really quickly. I think that's something very underrated. And you could also do ascended armor, if I'm not mistaken. I can just leave this instance. You can get ascended armor as well, which is pretty cool. Oh wait, no, you're down. Oh wait, hold on. I saw the voice actor for her, for Ritik. It's cool that they got Felicia Day to come back for Zoja. That was something I was very, very excited.
Dagda's incredibly protective of the astral ward. Like I said, she'll come around.
I mean, I'm already, like, this guy's, Frode is upset. I keep reading it as Frodo. He's, very upset that I'm helping, or he, explaining these things. But look, I'm already cosplaying as a wizard. Like, I'm already halfway through. Like, I don't like to add an upgrade. Oh, okay. Never mind. Like, I'm already cosplaying as a wizard, so it's like, come on. Like, let me join your cool kids club. Ugh. Assume the legendary starter kits would. I would expect so. I think they'll just probably rotate with Gen 1, maybe Gen 2. I sincerely doubt that they'll do the Aurene legendaries, like precursors going through them.
And their inhabitants. If we don't help them, we treat them no better than Doliacs. Commander, frankly, I could use your help in the field. The Rift Hunters and my scouts have their hands.
Whoa, there we go. Overall, I'm liking the new system. It seems to pay off pretty quickly, and I think that's something that a lot of players are going to see. You know, I mean, like right up front. Okay, so you get 4 vision crystals, or you can get up to 4 vision crystals, and I think that this is per quarter is essentially what you can do. So like, you can get like mastery boosts in any of these zones for 15. Okay, and you could only get 20 within this time period. You can get 90 bags of gold for 90 bags of gold over the course of this quarter for only 6 astral acclaim, and then after that it's like this one's unlimited, but you get 1 gold for 30. So I think that the rewards are fairly balanced. Like you can get 150 or 1500 laurels over the course of this quarter if that's all you funnel them into, and then you can get obsidian shards, and it's like one of those things that I think that actually is good, because you guys got to remember that the game is about taking your time. They don't want you to emphasize rushing through and just essentially getting everything done immediately. So it's one of those things that I really want to stress to players, and especially anyone who may be new. Just take your damn time with this game. Just take your damn time. Trust me, you'll have a lot better time across the board. Take your time. There we go. Crystal Desert is where my characters are currently. It's saying to change Eridon. It costs 500, and the world isn't necessarily imperative. I will say that it's probably more important to see what factions or what the different. Okay, wait, now I have to... Okay, so now I gotta go explore. There's a mastery point. I want to go over here to Skyward Marches. What I'll stress is picking your server is not nearly as important as I would say doing for like what kind of story character that you want to have, because it only really makes any kind of difference in world versus world, where essentially, where the hell are you? You're down here? I think you're down here. That's really the only place, is that it only really makes a difference in world versus world. If you go anywhere else, yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't matter what server you're on, as long as you're on NA or in EU. Those are the only 2 places that it really makes a difference, I would say. World versus world, however, is a buttload of fun. Like, honestly, it really is. And honestly, I wouldn't say, if you're just getting back into the game, don't server change. It's not worth it quite yet. Now, you can purchase the gems later and get... Oh, okay. We're doing it. Damn, forged. Come on, let me fly. Let me fly. Let me fly. Thank you. Okay, where's the zones? It says you're up here. Don't I have... Oh, it's contested. Crap. Alright, gotta fly. This is good. I like how there's just a random ass prairie dog. I just look at as the AA points part of your daily reward, points that I can use to choose a bigger reward without randomness. And I think that's where a lot of players really just need to pay attention to, is that, yes, you do kind of lose some of your, we'll say, I don't even want to say freedom, because you weren't really free in that sense. You really only were stuck with the choices that they gave you and what you got as you went through. So it's like one of those things that it may be somewhat of a... Oh, nice. Beautiful. Love to see it. It may have been like a nice thing to have on a regular schedule and know that you can just log in and do your thing. But I will also say that the randomness is also something that a lot of players are really going to start to love, the fact that I can choose what I'm after. And specifically, I can get mainly the web or the cool skins and the mount skins and stuff like that with Astral Acclaim. Oh, I can eventually get gold to with it. So as you're going through, you're going to realize that, okay, now I have access to basically more core items, more things that I can just do by playing passively. Because you got to also figure what it's doing with the gem store. It's fantastic. Honestly, I really like the way that this is moving, because now I have a lot more viability and versatility in my choices. I'm taking Soto Super Slow. Excellent choice, as always. Always recommend taking new expansions slow. I like how these demons still actually have pieces of gear, just like randomly. I go, yeah. I'm a demon from another world, but I have, you know, a Norn sword. Open the personal planet. If you delete your character, will it let you change? I don't know, and I don't want you to delete your character because it really only matters for World v World right now. However, once we actually get into Secrets of the Obscure, once we get into the World v World rework, where you're able to do all the different, we'll say, what the hell is that? Once you're able to get in and do all the different guild, we'll say, group join-ups and things like that, it ends up being a lot easier, because then you can just join up with the guild. It doesn't matter what server you're on, and you can play with guildies, which I think is something that a lot of players are very excited. I hate mushroom bombers. Oh, save the commander. Which is, I mean, something that to consider down the line. All right, looks like we're gonna have to close a whole bunch of rifts. Can I? Who rescues whom? A new friend achievement. Ah, okay, so here we go. Astral Ward, Skyscale Mount. Okay, so you have to find an abandoned Skyscale egg. And they're probably going to be around. Complete a previous objective, and it just reveals itself as it goes through. So it looks like I'll be able to go through this even though I already have the... yeah, it looks like I'll be able to go ahead and go through this because I already have it. A new friend. That's interesting. All right, there we go. Been doing World v World since mid-June. Had a blast and got 3 of 4 major components of Conflux. Excellently. How easy can I get the Skyscale? So right now, I just unlocked it just by doing the Skies of Tyria. So this is going to be, you want to search a new friend, and I think it's a part of chapter 4. So it looks like you're going to have to find an abandoned Skyscale egg. Now, where the hell that is, I do not know. As of right now, no. I'm sure it will be released and immediately updated on the wiki. Do. Man, that's a far way away. Draknar's Light. There we go. The version of the World v World reminds me so much of DAOC. Okay, you keep saying DAOC. Could you elaborate? I just want to make sure I'm on the same page. I probably know what you mean. Dark Age of the Camelot. Thank you guys. I actually had there was quite a few actually of people I knew way back when I was a kid, or much younger, I should say. Who loved Dark Age of Camelot. That was like their jam. It's an older game, right? Do 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 do. Yeah. Hey Dad, what's going on the new content unlocked on episode 4, Living World Season 1? Okay. Like, just take your time, take your time. There's no rush. Content will be here. I promise you that. It all will. Again, we don't know how long this story is going to be. So, all I will say is just take your time. I'm sure that there's already someone who's speed ran it, played it since the beginning, was just like, yep, done. Done. Never doing that again. So what you do is you lay down the lava font, and then you immobilize them. Look at that sweet, sweet burning damage. It's actually not that great. I mean, 5k ticks are pretty decent. There we go. Nobody in Guild has found the egg yet. Nope. I started Staff LA last week, and I intended to be a healer. Is it viable to be playing healing staff in PvE open world, or does the damage drop to be too ridiculous to play? You can absolutely play, what's it, Water Staff? Ah, okay, all right, so here, I'll show you guys this here in a sec so you guys can see. You could definitely play Water Staff. I mean, honestly, a Water Staff Catalyst would be well. Water Staff Tempest I think is actually one of the better ones right now. Yeah, Tempest support's fantastic. Seal the riff. Look at our magic beam. Seal the riff. So here we go. I noticed that you had your own sky scale and guided it with remarkable skill. Since you're familiar in raising them, I was hoping you might be willing to help us raise another for the Astral Ward. We try to ethically source our whelps from eggs that have been abandoned, so your first step will be to check out any abandoned sky scale nest you may find and bring me an egg, and I will help you get through the rest. Alright, so let's go ahead. I saw a bunch of sky scales over here where Sven is at. Sven might be onto something. Speed runs to the end, and there's no content. I guarantee you someone is doing that right as we speak. I guarantee you someone is going to blast through the story and be like, oh my god, that was it? There wasn't enough content for me. And it's like, you are the reason that what's it? You're the reason that people get pissed off at gamers. Looking for a nest. Looking for a nest. Looking for a nest. Do. Look, abandoned sky scale nest. Check for egg. Oh, no egg there. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be... Oh, hey, look. I found a chest. Oh, I can't open it. Oh. Alright, so we are looking for abandoned sky scale nests. Found one over there, so that leads me to believe that there's probably some over in this area. Probably, maybe. Oh, sorry, I meant staff healer with healing stats. Is it? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Your damage does drop off a little bit, but if you run, actually, it drops off pretty significantly. I'll be honest with you. But if you find a group to play with or something along that lines, anything in here? No, there's nothing in here. If you find a group to play with, or you find a bunch of people who actually need assistance or actually need healing, it works out significantly better. Honestly, staff healing in any fashion is going to be fine. You wouldn't. I don't think you would run into too many issues. What is with these sky scales? Why are they acting that way? Alright, so the trick is to look for abandoned sky scale nests, and it seems like they are just out and about wherever there are sky scales. I want to say yes. And honestly, if you have any, if you want to, if you ask any questions as far as healing on Tempest, I would turn your attention to Dyron. Dyron, I think actually when I met Dyron, Dyron was playing Tempest, healing Tempest. I think actually supported me in a couple of games of PvP. So there's that. All right, so I don't see any, we'll say, Skyscale eggs over here, but I guess you just got to keep an eye out. Keep an eye out as you're flying around. All right, let's see where the next little cryptid adventure is. No, I can't open that chest either. Ooh. So I guess what starts it is that you do have to find a Skyscale nest, and you have to find a Skyscale egg. Sometimes when you get into the abandoned, so like up here, you got to search around. You look for these abandoned Skyscale nest, and there's nothing there. Wah. See, look, now I'm trying to speed run it and get through it, and then we'll be like, oh my god, the content. Some of my guildmates have the new Skyscale masteries maxed. You rush through it, get all the content done, and be like, oh my god, there's no content.
If anyone is out there, we need to get these Skyscales across the desert. It could use some extra hands.
Can I talk to the Skyscale? Come on. Oh, there's one. With a Skyscale in it. Now there's so many masteries that I need to get. Just want to focus on the Skyscale. I'm sure that, like, and the reason being is because I know that that's what a lot of players are going to be really interested in, is finding out where you get this egg. Like, you get the egg and, like, what's the story behind it? Like, what do you have to do? Because I'm sure that that when you figure it out, it actually probably won't be all that bad. Did I miss it? I think I did. Abandoned Skyscale nest. Nothing here. So I'm guessing you have to look in like these high, obscure places. Because you get it, because secrets of the obscure. Anyway. Moving on from that dad joke. Think you're this way? This one's very far away. Yeah, this one's like all the way at the last possible zone that I actually didn't unlock this earlier. Surprised. Yeah, oh yeah, it's probably already spawned in one of those spots that I was just in. Ugh. Bop, 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 bop. Help the Astral War deal with threats across. Was that my weeklies? Yeah, that was my weekly. I think you got to do 5. Okay, that's not bad. That's not that bad. Oh, look at this dude. Who are you? Hope this doesn't kill me. Because it did. But I'm gonna go hide. I gotta practice the you know, the thing. Fire Staff. Tempest is such a good vibe. It's funny too, is because I feel like the more that player... Oh, dude, you just like up and left, didn't you? I feel like the more people that play Elementalist, the more they're like, wow, this is actually, you know, pretty good. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Get him up, get him up, get him up. It's funny is because I dropped that meteor and it heals. It deals so much healing. Sorry. So, here often. All the time. Oh, well, I guess we failed. Yeah, I guess we failed that. Simply showing people how not to approach a fight. Oh, I appreciate that. That's a beautiful way of looking at it. It could be just that I absolutely got blasted. I to stream. As we hunt for the elusive sky scale. What's up, stream? Little beans. Ironically enough, that's actually the nickname that we gave my middle child. When she was a baby, she would like curl up and look just like a kidney bean. So the name Beans just kind of stuck. And nobody's ever bothered to try to change it. She loves it. She answers to it. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Do. Gotta find that elusive sky scale egg. I'm willing to bet that it's like after you do so many, like you do so many searches through abandoned shells or abandoned shells, abandoned sky scale nests. After you do so many abandoned ones, and then it spawns. That's probably what's going to happen here. I would imagine there will be one right up here. What is this? Oh, hey, look at that. Found a rock. All right, let's go ahead and do. If they didn't put it in a set location rather than randomly placed through the zone, probably. Knowing ArenaNet, they realize that people are probably going to be like focusing on getting this done quickly, or at least wanting to. So I still don't feel like this is the best way to go about it, because it's still a lot of searching, it's still a lot of flying. And imagine it, yes, you can have the rental sky scale, which is fine, but it's like, okay, now you're still having to fly around, you're still having to do this kind of like tedious search. So I don't know. A meteor that feels so weird for a fantasy game. Oh yeah, absolutely. But that's what's beautiful about this game. Everything makes sense if you don't look at it hard enough. I'm still gonna try and see if I can unlock it the old way. I mean, I think it's good that you do, because once you go ahead and do that, you have access to the cryptid collection. So if you complete both of the sky scale trainings, the sky scale training for Living World Season 4 and the sky scale training for Secrets of the Obscure, it unlocks a collection for a cryptid sky scale mount, which looks pretty cool. Come on. Oh, this is a big one. Oh, he got blasted. Okay. Still on the hunt for the elusive skyscale egg. Oh, you're really gonna make me do another one? Look at that. Look, I'm like... Arena net, please. Tedious work. It is fun to actually see all the people flying around. I will admit, that is something I'm really enjoying. I really enjoy the fact that the community is so damn excited about this new expansion. Like, it makes it worthwhile. It does. Run alternate sets of weapons, rituals. Yeah. I don't know if I'll make it in time. I swear, if the sky scale were any more, we'll say, like, important to this expansion, like, I think that it would probably have been better if they, like, had a lot more, we'll say, like, fanfare around it. And I know that they did, like, the little trailer where you could see, like, oh, okay, the sky scale masteries and stuff like that. Like, that's fine. I think that's great that you should do that. However, it's like, it's so central to the way that this game is being played that it's like one of those things that why wouldn't you essentially like hype it up as much as humanly possible? Like that's one thing, that's one criticism I will say is like, and don't get me wrong, like I'm enjoying the sky scale, I'm enjoying flying around, but I really just I really just think that if they were going to emphasize this and they leaned into the sky scale, which I think is great, but they should have probably done a lot more like PR about it, because there's some people who didn't even know that the expansion was coming out. Which again, that's also why I kind of made that video the other day, is just kind of throw shade at them. In the best way. I criticize ArenaNet because, again, they are a video game developer, and, you know, I'm doing my best to make sure that it is looked at it with an objective eye. I think the game is great. It could be better. Absolutely. But that doesn't mean that I won't stop playing it. It doesn't mean that it isn't something that I look forward to most days, we'll say. Being able to sit down and play a game and have some fun. Like, nothing like that. It's just more so along the lines of, like, it's something I like look at it like I look at it like how I look with my kids. Is that essentially, like, my job is to make sure that you guys, I'm talking to my kids, are the best versions of yourself. And that's one thing that I will stress to anyone. Is like, it's one thing for you to just whine and complain about a game and do nothing to like actually offer any type of criticism. You're just like, oh, this game's crap. Okay, well, why is it crap? Oh, I got killed in PvP, and it's like, okay, well, why'd you get killed in PvP? What did you do? What happened? You know, were you playing your weird off meta build? Were, you know, you explain to me what happened? Oh, well, the game sucks. That doesn't help anything. That doesn't change anything. And that's what I'll stress with basically everyone. Is that a giant frog? It is. It's basically a giant frog. That's what I'll stress with anyone who's willing to offer criticism for a game, is don't look at it in the sense of just saying, you know, oh, this game sucks or this is crap. Actually offer like some type of valid, we'll say, information back and forth. Like, actually explain your point and actually have it make sense instead of it just being this ambiguous, man, this sucks. Okay. That doesn't solve anything. You gotta do better. That is a weak argument, and you got to do better. I expect better out of you. There we go. All right, we're going to check the top of this hill for some sky scale stuff. Ooh. Hey, Jack, what's going on? And Blake, I absolutely understand. You can mute me, put me on your second monitor. We all know that I'm best for the second monitor. We'll go from there. That's perfectly fine, buddy. I got you. Hope you enjoy your time. Hope you enjoy your game. Jack B, how are you doing? What is going on?
This place probably looks a bit different than the Rudder Nova.
Where the hell is the sky scale nest?
Wizards wanted to see what would happen if it survived. And it did pretty
Looking for the sweet, sweet sky scale nest. Do. Yeah, Tyron, I'm glad you got it, because I stole that from Jack Strife. The number one, I think his like Twitter handle is like the the #1 content creator for your second monitor or something like that. It was something along those lines, and I loved it. I thought that was really, really good. Oh, or McClellan. Just log off Guild Wars and notice that you're alive, so I guess... yeah, a couple more minutes, but again, the VOD is always available after the stream. It is always available after the stream. So don't put yourself into a bad spot. Now I got the song, looking for some hot stuff. You think that it would have been like this one. Okay, there's a bunch of little rogue sky scales sitting here, like, right? Like, you would think that that would be the spot where they would be, but no. They say, no, it is not. Oh, it's a veteran sky scale. Where are these nests? See, I saw Sprigham talking about the me doing the do noise. I have 3 kids under the age of 7. So yeah, excuse me. I will be doing Baby Shark occasionally. Guess not. All right, we did that sweep. Oh, gotta go back. Hey, if you're just getting into this expansion, it's a great time to pick up the game. Hope you like flying. Cody, I think you did. I think you chose the right time. It's fantastic. Glad to be back here again. So weird when you stop playing WoW and play Guild Wars 2, ESO, or Final Fantasy. Nobody cares about being spoiled in WoW. It's fun. It's really weird. It is a really weird instance when it's almost like I feel like being tapered off of a drug, if that makes sense. Now, I will say I have never been addicted to any type of drug like to that extent, but I imagine that it's very much like being detoxed out of that mindset or clearing your mindset. Is like, for the longest time, I thought World of Warcraft was like the pinnacle of MMOs because I didn't know any better. I didn't bother to go outside of my bubble. And then once I started playing all these other games, it's like, well, there might be a reason why, like I was so addicted to the game. It's because I was under the preset mind that that was the only game that was good.
No? What happened?
Taken over by one of the beasts. Stuck a knife into his thigh during supper.
Look at my loot. My loot is amazing.
Almost did, though. They had him cornered for an hour before we got there.
I took him to the
Extraction.
behind a locked door until we know if he's going to be a problem.
I really, really hope, I'm looking at this, like,
As long as he can't hurt himself.
I'm really hoping that you could store this, because I can't store this right now. Because I feel like that's gonna be a pain, honestly, in my opinion. Like, down the line, I really think that that's gonna be a pain. Alrighty. Scrap the rares. Eagle Eye Weapon Collector. There we go. Alright, meet with the wizards to discuss the next step. Make your ways to Draknar's Light. I wonder if there's sky scale nests in the sky scale nest in like the other zone. Yes, we must go be a wizard. Oh, skid. Where the hell is this? Ow. Draknar's Light. Are there any hero points in the new expansion? Unfortunately, no, there is not. Imagine looking for nests or eggs when you don't have a sky scale. I think you can rent the sky scale. Honestly, I'm pretty sure you can already rent the sky scale that's here and then be good to go.
I can't feel anything at all. The last glimpse was of Cryptus.
You gotta hide it. If you're gonna look like a wizard, you gotta play the part. Wildstar. I actually never tried Wildstar. I never really got into it before. Before it was basically canceled. Not addicted to any kind of drug. You are a coffee guy. I am a coffee guy. I do. I drink my cup of coffee. I probably drink about 2 cups of coffee a day. If I had to say that the amount that I do. Fireball. Wall spring. All right, I'm already through this. Really, what I want to look at is doing the updrafts and then the ley line acclimation.
It reacts to danger.
I always imagined it as an extension of his Garin himself.
See, look. Playable race confirmed. Playable race confirmed. I'm just saying, if they do, I'm immediately doing it. Immediately switching. You can't stop me. Oh yeah, Blake, let me go ahead and get you.
None of them are easy.
Boop.
So what's the plan?
There we go. Invite sent.
You can either assist us, or you can help collect essences.
Zap. Wildstar was fun, but it was so grindy. Yeah, like, I feel like no matter what MMO you're gonna play, you're gonna run into some type of grind. It just really matters if that grind is worth the payout in the end, which is kind of what I look for, like, with Guild 2, is like, I want the grind to actually be worth it, and it's not like it goes away as soon as I end it, you know?
Then this place must be a banquet.
Do. Speak to the wizards. I like how this wizard has a giant sword. That is the martial sword, by the way. Crafting a key to unlock the tower. Verb Y, thank you for grabbing a cup. Hope you were doing well. Do. Really don't want to have to go back there again. So I got 2 demons talking to me at the same time. That's pretty cute. Alright, let's see. Because I got to find essence gathered from hunts and events across the Isle. Let's go this way. Wonder if they like sky scale nests up here. They could, right? They could totally do that. They could make a nest up here. Maybe. Let's see. Fractal push. Help push toward the fractal of Drakenar's light. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and do the... We'll do some more rift hunting while we're here. Why not? It's fairly simple, actually. Might actually try to go ahead and do some PvP because I do have to get my my dailies done. That is something that I'm working on as of right now. I'm willing to bet the Griffins, the Griffin riders are probably like, oh man, come on, let the Griffins get their own mastery here. Like I swear, once the Griffins get their own mastery, you're gonna see a lot less sky scales. Yes, what's it? The new mastery is, or the weapon master is already made available. So all you have to do is just progress through the baseline of the story, and then you're good to go. Time to be a wizard. We're all being wizards. There we go. Do. Give me that sweet, sweet karma. Give me the mastery points, because now I could shoot a fireball. Wait, how do I shoot a fireball? How do I shoot a fireball? Does that not? I'm gonna have to figure that out. I gotta figure out how to shoot a fireball. Oh, there it goes. I just had to, what's it, disengage and then, come back out. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Still looking for that sky scale egg. Really got to get some of the waypoints. Ugh, lots of flying. Knowledge is power, Cagdor. Richard, I'm newer to the game, coming from WoW. This game is great. It is great. It is one of the best MMOs, and actually, that's a hint at a video that's coming up. I'll get ready to talk about soon. It does a lot of things right, is what I will say. And if you are coming from WoW, I welcome you. I hope you are ready to have some fun, because guess what, buddy? You're gonna have fun. Oh, look at that aerial damage. Oh, oh, aerial combat. This is what I wanted to see. There's like nobody over here. I think it's just me, actually. I think it's just me. It's just me fighting this guy. I'm not gonna stop him in time. He's just gonna burn through all those. That's okay. I don't have anyone assisting. He's just gonna eat up all the supplies. Actually, can I move those supplies? Maybe? We'll see what happens. Yep, he's gonna destroy him. Can't stop him. I did my best. We can only do so much. Have not done mission 6, taking it slow. Yeah, I'm on mission 5 right now. Getting an idea. We're kind of like, in a sense, gathering up the gang to move forward towards Draknar's Forge. Figure some of kind of like what we're going to do. The commander's, in a sense, dealing with some, we'll say, mystery voices. And he's trying to figure it out. Commander's trying to figure it out, you know? Ooh. Oh, it's down here? Okay, that's... Because I want to go ahead and do the essence gathered from there, but I don't know where you are. Oh, there's a sky scale in there. Come on. It's like we're all trying to find this golden egg for the sky scale mastery. Everyone's looking for the same damn thing. And it's like whoever finds the egg first wins. Oh, it's all the way down there. First expansion launch here, so far it's smoother. WoW launch has a ton of caffeinated content and classes. It's been helpful. Well, I'm glad that you've been highly caffeinated. Oh, hey, an abandoned sky scale nest. That's the fun. You drink the coffee. God, I make it sound like it's a cult. Oh, no, there's nothing there. Okay. One can be hopeful. That sweet, sweet regeneration. It's not. Immediately, someone's like, "Wait, this isn't a cult? You mean I could leave?" Maybe. Do 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 do. Oh. Sword horn is better for power or Connie build. Depends on which one you are looking at. If you're doing a sword war horn, with, say, for example, a sword war horn catalyst, yeah, I think that might be one of your best bets. I heard dagger, sword dagger is pretty good as far as upkeep of your auras, being able to get to 10 stacks of elemental empowerment. I heard that that's pretty strong. However, I haven't really messed with that a whole heck of a lot yet. Aw, can't even open up this chest. That's silly. Do 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 do. Wait, was that a rock? I think the last time. Yeah, look. So it has these little swirlies. You can interact with the rock. You pick up the rock and you get the chest. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Hey, Sven. I think we're doing the same thing. We're all hunting for the elusive skyscale nest. Grieving. Grieving is a good choice as well. Yes, grieving. I actually think, am I still grieving up here? No, I went vipers. I'll go grieving. Grieving. Oh, wait, no, I was going grieving. Works better on shorter fights, too. Let me keep that in mind. I don't have anything else that's, that's grieving. The rest is all vipers, which I'm okay with for right now. We will get there. All right, let's go ahead and open up a couple more rifts. Keep moving. Says it right back over here. I think it would depend on the class. Like Ranger Sword Condi is not a thing. Ranger with we'll say a power ranger with sword is pretty strong as well. I will definitely say that is one that I'll recommend. I made that video where I was talking about specifically it was kind of like a RP build where it was the Beastmaster and I used sword warhorn. And I was just chunking people, like seriously chunking people. So I will definitely recommend. Sword is great for power, not that great for condition damage for the ranger. Oh, there it is. Come on. Bonjour, I have arrived. Just enough time to kick this dude's... Zap. Seal the rip. There we go. I think it's called Let My Raptor Fly. I just hope they give all the core game mobs something that you can take out in the sky. I think it would work. Oh, hey, look. I just got a new relic. Nice. What's this one do? Okay. Okay, so you get 10. There you go. Unseen invasion. You get super speed for 2 seconds after entering or exiting stealth. That is going to be pretty cool for any thievy boys. Wait, no. Stop. Stop. What's in here? What's over here? I want to explore your secrets. Okay, there's nothing except for death. Okay. I'm gonna go back over here. If you'll excuse me. I thought that there was gonna be something cool, but nope.
Over here. Use that sky scale of yours and let's get going.
Who needs our help? Who's this lady? Hello? All right, let's go check it out. I will always say that one of the best things about being an elementalist is magnetic aura. That is always going to be one of the best abilities in this damn game. I swear, like, every time that I run into someone, it's like, oh no, I'm about to take a whole bunch of damage, and it's like, nope. Smack, smack, weakness, weakness, weakness. It's up there with portals. That relic, that is, it's okay. It's not, I won't say it's amazing, but it's not terrible. So you get Rune of the Aristocracy, dodge roll out, back and forth, hit them with the shocking aura so they get the stun. Jade Defense Cannon. Nah, it's gonna take too long. That was a no scope, by the way. That was a complete no scope. There we go. Do I have to have done the sky scale and all at all in Living World Season 4 to start unlocking here? No, I don't think so. I think once you join in and you're essentially good to go. Once you load into the expansion, you'll get through the base story where it's essentially just going to be loading you through the all the things that you need to know, and then you should be good. You'll be able to join in the hunt to find the sky scale egg, which I don't think anyone has found yet. We're getting there. Oh, reflect. I love having a good reflect. Harbinger. When is the guild versus guild PvP stuff due to happen? I think they're still working on it. I still think that they have quite a ways to go, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And World Lead just left a couple months ago. Yep, so we're probably going to be here for a while waiting. Res him up. Res him up. Okay, he's up. Oh, and we got some fire going on. Just time to get good before it happens. Okay, so that makes me think about something that I saw a long time ago where they were talking specifically about like Elden Ring games from like Dark Soul games, where like a lot of players got really upset that like the baseline thought process in the game was like if you have any problems, players were just basically told to get good. And while, yes, that may seem as like harsh criticism, it's like, oh, well, you're not giving me anything good. It's not meant to be a negative. It's more so to think of it like there's always ways that you can improve, right? There's always something that you can do to, get better at a game or to do something, a little bit faster, be, a little bit more powerful. So it's like one of those things that I get that some players might be like, oh, well, it kind of hurts my feelings, but it's like, yeah, but you should grow and be better at a game over time, right? Like, I'm not saying you have to be a pro, but you should pick up some things. I don't know what this person is. But I am fighting for everything here. Like we're doing this meta. I don't know what this meta is. Maybe I would say it make a huge difference. Really designed to be balanced populations, yeah. And that's also like depends on what side of World v World you decide to be a part of. Like if you want to be a part of like the small group roamers and all that, then yeah, you have to be mechanically right. But then, even if you're perfectly mechanically right, you're still gonna run into like a build or a class that might just completely counter you, and you can't do a damn thing about it. That is something that I've seen, especially a lot of different times. I just realized you can buy Ascended Gear 3 and 1 weapon for relatively cheap. That's a huge change for new players. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, watch. Hut, chew. All right. Come on. Engineering's log. Oh, missed. I thought I was on fire, didn't it? Smack, smack, knick knack, paddywhack. There we go. If you're Sanctum of Rail and want to try Guild War v World, I can get you an invite with my guild. And see, and that's also another thing a lot of players have told me is that should definitely try to be more like cognizant of joining group content in World v World, just because like not only does it make it a little bit easier, it makes it less stressful just on you, but it's like one of those things that, and I agree, it's a lot more fun to play this game with friends. Go figure. But that's also something that I log on weird hours, and I'm only on for like maybe like 5-10 minutes max. Like I'm very weird like that. Like I'll pop in, I'll be like, hey guys, what's going on? They're like, oh hey, what are you up to, Cat? Too late, I already logged. Like I'm already logged off. You had your chance. Okay, I guess we're not going this way. We typically run between 20 and 25 people in Fight Guild. It's one of those things that the more that I play World v World, the more that I really enjoy like the way that it's set up, honestly. Yeah, sometimes it seems a little bit overwhelming to start, but I will admit that it's a lot of fun once you actually get into it. Push. Stun. Zap. Area healing. Can't do anything. God, these things are so beefy. I've spent so much time with this. I hope this pans out. I really do. Thank you, friend. I don't trust him, actually. I'll be honest with you. I don't know who he was, but I didn't trust him. But we just sent all of our friends with him, so I guess we're gonna do it that way. A term that came from the AOC. There we go. Yes, the new Wizard's Vault menu. So take a look. So from the Astral rewards, you can scroll all the way down. You can get an Ascended Armor piece, 3 per quarter, and then 1 Ascended Weapon per quarter. And I think that's across accounts, or across the entire account. So like say that you wanted to get an Ascended Staff, for example. I could purchase that 1 Ascended Weapon, and then that's the essentially the basic one that I get from login rewards. The green slime, that's actually just Jade Tech. It's been kind of like messed up with. I don't. This is kind of like pulling from the idea of fractals, which are these small instanced, we'll say, different specific zones. The green slime is actually not harmful. It doesn't actually hurt, but it just looks. It looks bad. Yeah. I've been helping this dude for like 20 minutes now. This better fill up that bar. Act 1 Mastery gives a Sigil of the Ash reward. Is it any good? I think if I remember correctly, and actually I can check because I don't take like any damage. You get Relic of the Wizard's Tower after using Elite skill. You shield yourself with a projectile reflecting barrier and summoning a wave that pulls enemies towards you. So that might be pretty good, especially if you say, for example, you are a Necromancer. Here's a good example. Necromancer, and you want to get as many enemies as you can in for either your Death Shroud, or you want to do it for your, say that you have like Plague Lands, the Elite skill, and you want to get as maximum damage there. You know what would be great? I would just really appreciate if you would just stop standing in crap. That would be very, very good in that sense. I think it would actually provide a lot of value. Anything that requires you to like pull enemies closer. So I could even say like Assassin Stance for the Revenant. You could essentially use the Shiro's Jade Wind, pull enemies in because I think it's activating. By the time that it's finished activating, it's like bam. I don't even know where the wounded survivor is. You over here? Oh no, you're way over there. I want to drink it. The limited quantity resets per quarter. That's all. I think it's a good thing. Honestly, I think that it's actually a very, very good thing. And the reason being is that this game does very well at making you, we'll say, take your time with just about everything in game. So why, even though that you can get these awards, these rewards, and essentially be good to go with most things, like why try to rush it? Why to try to push your way through as quickly as possible? Why not just take your time? And I think that's something that's kind of like, I think, undervalued, and a lot of people are like, well, I just want to keep playing, and it's like, well, sometimes you should take a break. Like, that is a thing, guys. Don't forget, take your breaks. Who are you still attacking? Hit him with the staff. Bop. Bop. Although this guy is taking, this thing is so damn tanky. I see it now. Thank you. I have to save up for those. WoW and ESO PvP put me off for due to the toxicity, honestly. I will admit Guild 2 isn't that much better. Sometimes matches are very sour. Lots of people are very, very sour. Okay, thank goodness. Can I leave? I've been trying to leave here for like 20 minutes now. Okay, nope. Guess I gotta protect this person again. Actually, I think I may end up just go ahead and actually doing my daily PvP because I still have to kill 3 enemies in a structured PvP match. I think that'll scale. So I'll go ahead and queue. Yeah, we'll continue. I know what I'm doing. Ha! The PvP here is, it can be bad. I won't say that it isn't. I will say that it still suffers in some regards. But you do have the option of just turning off chat and responding to pings. which honestly I think works significantly better for most people. I'll be honest with you. If you can just sit there and just do your thing, mind your business, and be able to play, I think that works out with a lot of players. Where the hell did these guys go? Okay, there you go.
This is a good spot. Keep an eye out for any patrols.
Put in that serious damage. Thus far, I will admit, I actually really have enjoyed how they've set up the story with Secrets of the Obscure, how they've kind of made it, like, not so heavily emphasized on, we'll say, just, like, you specifically as the commander. Really, in that sense, is kind of like every other End of Dragon story, The Path of Fire, you know, all of them, it's like, oh... you know, we're completely helpless, and it's like, at least now there is some type of a, oh, what's it? It seems like there's, like, people actually willing to support you, which I think is, I find hilarious now, because it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, you had Dragon's Watch, and you had other things like that, but I don't know, I just always felt like it was kind of like, yep, it falls down to me again. I am the commander. Time to go save the world. Yay, let us do it. I'm so happy. The commander never gets a day off, is what I'm getting at. For anyone, you just need better people to run with. Yep. Oh, I think I hear a little voice up. Yeah, she may have gone back to bed. Self-soothed, I believe. I'll keep an ear out. If I hear her again, I have to go and get her. But I'm still going. I'll get her, leave her with the missus. Gotta pay attention. Oh, she went straight for mom. I heard her just walk by. She said it's time for mom. For anyone's done chapter 6 and anybody know where the book is, I've been looking for nearly an hour, and I have not gotten there yet. I'm still working on chapter 5, still doing the story here, trying to get through all the zones. I'm excited. Dodge, pixel, perfect. I actually do have, and I hope the PvP queue pops here soon. I actually do have a new Catalyst build that I've been playing with that I really like. Now, I don't know how to do with this current Weapon Master build, but it does offer a lot of, we'll say, a lot of different things. It does a ton of damage, has a ton of defenses. So yeah, I'm happy to show that off. And of course, you get to use a hammer. Who doesn't want to use a hammer? All PvP games, really. Just don't quit because of them. Yeah, PvP in most, we'll say, in most sense, kind of brings out the worst in people. Like, I hate to be that guy, but it's like, I get why some people get really upset. Especially with PvP. There's some things where it's like, I understand that you might be upset at, you know, XYZ, you had a rough day at work or something like that, and you just want to play. But it's also like, I'm here to have fun, and I'm here to enjoy myself in this game too, so, you know, like, don't take it out on me. We'll do the Force and Niflhel. Alrighty. So the build is actually building, funny enough, building off of the way that the Scepter Catalyst, I think, is set up, except it's a lot less spiky in damage. It's a lot more durable. Let's go. Yeah, we'll run fireworks for right now. Because when I... Oh, this... Never mind. We'll do Relic of the Brawler. I'll be honest with you. Relic of the Brawler is going to be so good. So we do that. We're running Divinity. So we do Elemental Shielding, Earth and Blessing, Written in Stone. So we run mostly Signets. Lesser Cleansing Fire, Smothering Auras. There we go. Pyromancer, so we explode. Yeah. All sorts of crazy stuff happening now, which I think is very, very exciting. We'll see from there. Just got to get 3 kills. That's all I'm worried about. Defeat 3 enemies here, and then Essence of Luck, 30 Astral Acclaim. I guess that's not the... Oh, and they finally put... By the way, you can change which ones you want to focus on. But they put, like, how many days you have. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's such a nice ad. It's so true. In every game, I'm the champions of the world, and it's just nice to be a guy doing the right thing. Yeah. It's like It's kind of like Fallout game, just a wanderer. Just having a good time, just doing my thing. Yeah, it's kind of a true battle pass, but... Get this dude, get this dude, get this dude. Nah, I don't have enough. And he's got support. We got rocked right there. Did I get any kills? We didn't get any kills. There we go. It's the best battle pass out there. Yeah, I agree. Because no matter what you do, you still earn credit towards your rewards. Like, I mean, like, even though, like, we might lose this match, like, as long as we can get 3 kills, which I hope we can, it's going to be fine. And then it's like, okay, we can earn the rank points. We can win 3 structured matches in a week. Like... I like the idea of this. Although we're getting dominated across the board. 3 different points. Nope. We're too scattered. Unfortunately, I think this might just be a straight loss. That's okay, though. Try to get at least 1 kill. Good lord. Besides, I just think all the toxic knuckleheads as disgruntled NPCs makes the game funny. Yeah, it does. Battle passes are not inherently bad, I think. Just most games go predatory with them. Well, most games just focus... And Blake, by the way, I hope you have a good night. I think most games realize that, or at least most people realize that video games are just meant to have fun and meant to be enjoyed. So it's like, especially in the mindset of getting into a new game, trying something out, and really like spending your time there, even though the game is there to make money. Let's be serious. All video games are there to make money. And if they can, they're going to do their best to make as much money as possible because it's a business. And even though the developers of the game might like be doing their best and provide a lot of time and effort into the game, our whole team is wiped. Nah, not enough. Would have won the 1v1 though. Jeez. GG. Not convinced by this build. I thought that this build was going to do well, unfortunately. In every other match that I play solo and I don't record, I do well, I promise you. So the double dagger build that I was running the last time, the only problem is that I don't think that it puts out enough damage, we'll say. It is really the thing. And now I would have to switch out a lot of the stuff, because if you're going with the written in stone block, and nobody's doing anything. If I ran the written in stone kind of like build, we'll say, essentially with all of these different ores that I'm putting out, the problem is that the earth trait line, you would want to have like a little bit more condition damage as a focus. And if you do that, it essentially takes away from, we'll say, the power of it's a lot easier to combat single target condition cleansing in PvP. The main reason being is that most builds include some type of, we'll say, condition cleansing. Ugh. Yeah, this is a brutal match. 100k damage. Does that not hit me? Let's see if we can be cordial.
I am readying my arena. Come, mortals, and contend for my favor.
Oh, he leaned into the wizard. The full wizard. I love it. We'll say. Might as well at least be here having a good time. And drink some coffee. Why not? Say on brand.
My arena awaits. Gain my favor.
Yeah, see, even despite a complete wipe, which we only got 19 points. This one was brutal. Despite that, it's interesting because like looking that one match, like, get out of the way. Ugh, couldn't say it. Sometimes, yeah, the game's all. No matter what ends up happening, you got to realize that structured PvP is kind of meant to be flatlined. Some matches you do really, really well. Other matches you get absolutely devastated. So there's really no ebb and flow. It's just kind of like you get what you get and you don't get upset. Which is a saying that I heard actually from my teacher, or from my kid's teacher. That's odd. Am I gimmicking myself by only checking the PvE box for that? Oh no, I lost. Disconnect. Pass, or will I have the same number of failed weeklies regardless? No, I think you will get the same amount. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta do the map meta. That's actually pretty cool that they forced it here. I think that's actually I think that's a good thing. I'll go ahead and queue up for another PvP match. Progress is still progress, because look, even though I failed that and I got like rocked, I still nearly got half of the rank points that I need for this one weekly. And then it's like, okay, that was very simple. Like, that took no time whatsoever. Which is not a good way to look at it, because I got my my face pushed in, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what we do. Richard, I don't think you're gimping yourself, not in any way. I would say that you are probably doing a lot of good, we'll say, keeping along with whatever you feel more comfortable doing. I unlock them all because it forces me to do all three forms of content. You know, PvE, PvP, World v World. I think it's a good thing to do those. But it's also something that you got to consider down the line. So like capturing 5 towers, more likely than not, I won't do. And then probably the Jade Crisis, I probably won't do. But everything else, so like World v World experience, the PvPs, like the 100 awakened. Like, those are all things that I definitely will be trying to do and get those done. All right, let's see. Let us see. Well, we might as well do a rift hunt while we're here. I know that the rift hunts are kind of all 3 crates from. Oh no, I can't do that one. I already tried. I do know that for a fact the way that the rift hunts are going, I would hope that they offer a bit more, because I do think that's like it's kind of a crowning feature of this expansion is the rift hunting. Between that, the everything else that kind of goes along with like the sky scale, the open world legendaries, which aren't available yet but will be. I hope that they make the rift hunting a lot more interesting, because that is something that I've noticed here, is that it's I mean, it's just kind of rinse and repeat. You get together and everyone just blasts, you know, a couple of enemies, and then we call it a day. So I would hope that they make a better effort down the line to really have a whole bunch of different effects and features that are included with these rifts as the expansion goes on. But that is just me. All right, this will probably be my last PvP match of the evening, win or lose. Hope I win. Hope I do. I'm gonna do my best. All right, so this build focuses on doing a whole bunch of strike damage up front, and yeah, going from there. So, like, there's the willbender with double sword, and there's a staff guardian, tempest. What do you have? Specter warhorn maybe. Soul beast with dagger sword. Okay. Can you pick only PvP, or can you switch it? Yeah, you can pick only PvP. So you go up here when you're at the Wizard's Vault. You click this button right here. It says daily objective, refresh daily and weekly. Yeah. And then you can select which ones you want to focus on. So if you remove World v World, you won't do any World v World. If you remove both, then you obviously can only focus on PvE. If you remove all 3, you can't do anything. All right, so maybe I'll tell you what the problem is. I don't have the correct die. That's probably what's holding me back here. So got to remove the cape. So you use the Imperial Red. Bam, 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 bam. That's the problem. Oh, and especially if you have all this, yeah, you got to show the hammer. Where's the hammer? You got to show off the hammer. I'm running, yeah, Rune of the Brawler. Because basically every time I get an aura, I get protection. My friend and I have talked it over, and we decided it should have been a unique mount, flying with the capacity to carry. See, like, I would think that would be something that they would have considered first. Like, that sounds like an awesome idea. Like, you have maybe like an airship or something of that line. Go ahead. How did that not hit? Herald with a short bow, I don't think is the way to go, my dude. I'll be honest with you, I don't think that's the way. And our Tempest just went over and just like completely decimated this entire team. Woo! Well, I think it also helps that we have a a healer. We have a guardian, a support guardian. Our last match we didn't have anything. But Lyra, to go off of that, like if we included, say, for example, a like an airship, or maybe, oh, got rocked. If we included like an airship, or maybe even say like a 2-person like dragon, or something cool, something unique, I think that would be really, really a way to get things included. Oh, see, look, there you go, got the daily. Boop. Now let's see if we can't get the win. Not enough. Womp, womp, womp. I'm still doing a ton of damage, even though you're down. That's okay. Ship was what we were thinking. More like a skiff, maybe. Friends keen on non-animals that doesn't feel and doesn't feel there as quite enough cool skins on that theme. Like, if they did, like, something like that, I think that there would be a large segment of players who were very, very excited. Like, to just come back just to do that. Oh, boy. Oh, Barbaronis. Yeah, it's best that you run. Their whole team's here, and we have 2 down. I don't know if you're going to get out. I hope you get out. Run away. This Tempest is over here doing work, by the way. Char or Zura for a new engineer? I would say probably... I would say probably you'll get most props if you were doing a Char, in my opinion. Oh, double stun. Oh, big damage. We love to see it. I would say probably go Char. I like Char, personally. Azura is a great way. Oh, that was a lot of damage very quick, but I also don't know why you sat down. Do. See, it's funny too, is because PvP is like this. Like, you'll have one match where it's like, no matter what you do, you can't do enough damage to people.
The chieftain has returned. Your enemy took the mine. You seized the henge.
Smack. And wait for the big explosion at the end. Easy peasy. It's funny is because sometimes you can't do enough damage to people, but and you'll find that it's like, oh, you can't do enough, you can't win because the damage isn't there, or, you know, like, oh, they outplayed you. No, most of the time it's just like BS. Like, you get CC trained into everything. See, CC trained. CC trained. Okay, look, we'll just run away. Can you get me up? Can you get me up? Can you get me up? I don't think you can. No, there we go. Ah, the die works. Yeah, we're doing better this match. I'm still dying a couple of times. That's okay though. That is okay. Azura, don't fool yourself. Everyone's just like, oh no. Like, you have to go Azura. Azura, by the way, and I'll let you guys know of this build idea, because I think it's a really good idea. It's just I don't know if I can implement it, because I would have to level an Azura all the way to max, and then unlock Mechanist. But like, I had the RP theme build things going on, and I was like, you know, it would be really, really cool is that if I went an Azura, a themed Azura, oh, get this dude. Get this dude. Get this dude. What are you doing? And we got the res. Nice. A themed Azura build where you were essentially a Golemancer. You ain't got no defenses. Oh, you got smacked. Watch out for that big damage, yo. Oh, get him. Oh, get him. Oh no. Hollow Smith. Smack. Oh, watch out for that group stability. Stun. Follow up. I'm on the ground. Big damage. Oh, that Tempest was trying to... Oh, no. Wait for it. Oh, and they jumped away. There we go. Hey, not a problem, Dyron. I'm going to finish up this match and probably be done myself. Get credit for that kill, because why not? But yeah, it's I think it's funny is because I really wanted to do a Golemancer style build for the engineer, because they had the Rata Sum, I think it was. Was it the Rata Sum? Whatever the freaking, what was it called? I think it's like Rune of the Golemancer. I don't know if they've carried it over with the Relic, but it was Rune of the Golemancer. You run the Azura summon for a Golem, and then you have your mech. And it was like you have like this little mech army, and I thought that was gonna be a lot of fun. And also, by the way, Richard, this particular, we'll say style, and see, look, I did my weekly already. Yay, there we go, Astral Claim. This particular look is the Decades, our Warlords Epulites, which is the shoulders, Decades, Decades chest, Warlords, I think, is that Warlords? What did I train? Oh, Seers, gloves, Vipers, or excuse me, Mistshard breeches, Luminous Light greaves, and then the hammers, the Devil Rending Great Axe. Absolutely. You get a Golem when you're you use a Golem. Oh no, it's been fun. It is good. It is very, very good. Did something sell? I think something sold. Okay, that's cool. Alrighty, I think we made good progress. We got through the first couple episodes of the Wizard. We did all of our basic things. We got the Weapon Master, and we're just kind of flying around, farting around, doing all the stuff. It's great times. It's good fun. I'm glad that we're here. Frosty, by the way, thank you for grabbing a cup. I am going to call it for the stream. We got a little bit over 2.5 hours, which I love. That's the kind of content we like to see. Lots of good things. Hopefully going to have a video coming out here on Thursday, talking specifically to returning players to get them kind of caught up here to Guild Wars 2 of Secrets of the Obscure, so that they basically know what the hell they're coming back to. So that's where I'm going to be. Aside from that, I want to appreciate all of you guys hanging out. It has been fun. We have the new expansion. I don't know how exciting that is for you guys, but it's very exciting for me. I appreciate each and every one of you for sitting down, hanging out, watching the stream, doing what you guys do. I'm always so appreciative of everything that you guys do. So thank you. Thank you very much. And aside from that, you take care of yourself, enjoy the new expansion, and stay caffeinated, folks.